Hey guys, welcome back. Small Louisiana Homestead here, and today it's a rainy day, and we're gonna take advantage of it, stay indoors, and can up some of the sweet potatoes that we picked a couple weeks ago. We're gonna try to make about 7 or 8 quarts, and I'm gonna show you how to do that today in a pressure canner. Right here, I have about 7 pounds roughly of the sweet potatoes that I picked. You go ahead and you wash them real good. Take them out of storage. Wash them up real good. We're going to boil them in here for about 15-20 minutes. We're going to soften them up just a little bit. You don't want them, baked mushy or none of that or falling apart. This is going to help us get all the skins off and get them chopped up. We're going to make like some little cubes to put them in the quarts here. These are the jars. That's the quart jar I'm using. I'm trying to make about 6 of them or 7. 7 quarts would fill up my pressure canner if I had to go that route. Also, we got 10.5 cups of water and 1 1/4 cup of sugar. That's what we're gonna make our simple syrup. That's what we're gonna put inside the jars. Everything here is gonna be hot packed. I don't recommend it. Do not cold pack technically anything for a pressure canner for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this ball up, and then I'll bring y'all back in a few minutes whenever it's done, and I'll show you how we're gonna peel them and put them in our jars. And meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and get all my jars cleaned up, washed up, bands cleaned up, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them in my oven. That's gonna be my heat source to warm my jars up. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, guys, we got the boiling done. I went ahead and drained the potatoes out, and looking for my utensils and stuff. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab. Cooled off a little bit. I let them cool down a little bit, not too long. You still want them kind of warm to work with. Just go ahead and start peeling those peelings off. It may still be hot though, but once you start taking the peelings off, you're gonna start feeling it. You can probably use a fork or something. Whew. The more I get into it, the hotter it gets. But you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's coming off really easy. And you don't get all that waste that you would if you would try to peel them beforehand, before you boil them. You're gonna waste a lot peeling it with a potato peeler. This way it's just the skin that comes off. It is hot though. If I could let it cool off a little bit more, but I want to show y'all how I'm gonna do this one. My jars aren't ready yet. I just put them in the oven, but I want to show you how I'm gonna cube them up. And then I'm gonna just collect them in a bowl until I'm ready to put them in the jar. I'm just gonna cut the 2 ends off. Peel off. Kind of what you're gonna have left. Woo! You can see it's smoking probably. It's hot. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them in like little cubes. And by the way, I probably failed to say that you want to use medium to small, not the real big bakers, but those sizes to do this with. It'll be a lot more tender and won't be as fibrous as the big ones are, or could be. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Little halves like this. Okay, that's what I'm gonna put in my jars. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting all that peeled up and out the way. And my jars are hot, ready to go. I'll go ahead and show y'all the canning process whenever we come back. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, guys. Got my jars in the oven. I got all the potatoes peeled up. I have my simple syrup that was the 10.5 cups of water and 1 1/4 cup of sugar. Now I'm gonna turn it off. I just brought it to a slight boil. Okay, you don't want a rolling boil. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get a jar out. These are the potatoes. Not sure if I'm gonna have enough for my 6 quarts that I was planning, but I may have been off just slightly on that. I just kind of eyeballed the weight. I do that with a lot of stuff. But normally it works out. Now, let's go ahead and take some potatoes. Put them in a jar. Let me show y'all how I'm going to do this one. Then I'll do the rest. And then I'll bring y'all back when I'm ready to go in the canner. You want to keep about an inch headspace with the potatoes and the simple syrup. So, and don't smash them because they're already kind of soft. Just kind of place them in there. Okay. Wash my hand. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of canning salt. You don't have to put salt. You don't even have to do the simple syrup. You can do just water and salt, or just water. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do the salt and the simple syrup. All right, get me a ladle. And then we're gonna go ahead. I hope you can see, but my situation with the camera and the way my kitchen is made doesn't work out too well. I'm gonna leave 1 inch headspace with this also. That is to the bottom of the rim of the jar. That's your 1 inch. Okay. Then let's see, where's my debubbler? That's right in front of me. We're gonna go ahead and do a little quick debubble on it. Make sure we get all the air bubbles out. Try not to mutilate your sweet potatoes here. Okay. And after that, we have a paper towel with vinegar on it. Remember that you got to use vinegar to clean the rim because we have a sticky solution here because of the sugar. You want to make sure that these seal so they stay on your pantry. Okay, and we'll get a lid and a ring. 3-finger tight. Then we'll place it in the canner that I'm getting ready to turn on high. Okay, that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to place it in the canner. I'm going to go ahead and finish up what I can make out of this. And then I'll bring y'all back whenever we're ready to start the canner and show y'all how to do that. Okay, y'all. Go ahead and clean the rims on these. I was able to make 4 out of 6, so that ain't bad. That's 4 more jars of food I got in the pantry. But I have a lot more sweet potatoes, and I will probably do some more later on. But I'm going to just probably put those in water. Probably salt and water, maybe. That's all I'm going to do with those. I want to try these out, see how that comes out with the sugar waters. Okay. I do have my canner on high. I have 3 quarts of water in the canner. Most canners have a little line. It'd be hard for me to show you, but there's a little score on the inside of the pot of the canner that shows you where to put the water. We just need enough, which is about 3 quarts of water, to create a steamy environment for the canner. This is not a water bath canner, not a water bath process. This is a pressure process. All right, once I have them in, got it on high. Go ahead and put my lid on. All right, I'm going to lock the lid in place. Depending on what kind of pressure canner you got, this is a Presto. So, okay, now what we do is we're gonna go ahead and let this start steaming, and it's gonna start venting through this little port here. And we want a steady stream of heat of steam coming out of it. Once we see that steady stream of steam, we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. We're going to let it steam for 10 minutes. Then we'll go ahead and put our little weight on it, on the port, cover it up. Down here I am below 2,000 feet or below 1,000 feet, I think it is. We're going to pressure can this at 11 pounds. I have a gauge here that helps me, see where 11 pounds is. And we're going to process it for 90 minutes, okay, because it being quarts. Pints, if I put this in pints, we're going to process them for 75 minutes, okay? So I'll bring y'all back when this is actually done. I will see y'all in a little bit. All right, guys, we are done. Okay, guys, I went ahead and pulled them out the canner, and you can see they are still hot and boiling on the inside. So this is going to take the rest of the night for this to totally cool down, and then tomorrow I will go ahead and wash them up with some hot soapy water and put them on my pantry. And this one I tried pulling earlier. You can see I was squeezing on the lid. It caused some siphoning for it to boil out, which is okay as long as you have halfway of fluid in the jar. You should be okay, and that's not even halfway. So nothing I'm gonna worry about. So that is it, and then probably in another week or two, I'm gonna go ahead and make me some more jars that are not gonna be in the simple syrup. I'm just gonna do a salt water solution and get as many canned up as I can, and then eat the rest fresh. So I want to thank all my new subscribers out there. Thank y'all so much for your support and following me. And y'all have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. And I will see y'all later. God bless. Y'all take care.